Good morning. It's Memorial Day 2018. Welcome to another episode of Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. We've got Fabrice back there, and he is a pilot, lives in the marina, lives on a catamaran. What a life! And he's probably a bachelor.
Yep.
Oh my God, how much fun is this guy having?
A lot of fun.
So one of the things I love to talk to airline pilots is about unidentified flying objects. We don't know what they are. Could you tell me any experiences?
I've seen some things floating in strange lights, but it could be, for a lot of different reasons, like meteorological phenomenon and things like that. But you never know. And I have friends who are experiencing like flying objects, but I didn't for sure seen one and say that it was a flying object or something like that.
Okay.
That's in my experience.
Have you ever seen any shows like Ancient Aliens or?
Yeah.
And what do you think about when you see shows like that?
It's very interesting.
It's very interesting. Well, you know about MUFON, right? MUFON is the Mutual UFO Network, and every day thousands of videos come in from around the world on sightings. And obviously some are faked,
Right.
And but just things like the Phoenix Lights, where 30,000 people saw an object fly over the city, very, very, very large, very slow. So I mean, it's just so many things,
Oh yeah.
My son saw an orb come out of his backyard and shoot over the horizon in an instant without any sound.
Yeah, there's been like many sightings.
Many. So what do you
miles, take the exit toward Vicksburg Avenue.
What do you think about? Do we have? They say there's of all the billions of galaxies and what have you. Well, it's infinite actually.
Right.
They say there's 100 million planets that could probably sustain life.
Right.
So I think they've been around far before the Earth was even in existence.
Yeah, when you look at the size of the universe and you believe in statistics and science, the chance that we are alone is close to none.
Yeah. Well, I think you have somewhat more of an opportunity to witness things. What about the floating? You said something floating? How high was it and where was it floating at?
It was like probably around 50,000-60,000 feet. It was like spherical, almost transparent. So it was hard to see, but we could see it could be very much close to a weather balloon. But we checked the area, and there was no weather balloon reported in this area. But it looked like almost like glass and transparent.
So you flew over it? You flew next to it?
Underneath.
You flew underneath it? Oh, because you're 35,000, right?
Yeah, 38,000 feet, and the estimation was like 60,000 feet.
So it was up ahead, and you saw it for a while, and you flew underneath it? And
We saw it for a while, yeah.
for a bit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just going underneath.
So now, in the old days, I don't know if it's still true, but when you sighted something like that, especially if you're in the Air Force or whatever, they grounded you because you're not supposed to report flying objects.
Yeah, airline pilots do all the time. I don't know if you remember, a couple of years ago in Chicago, 2 pilots saw a flying object taking off out of Chicago, and they reported it. It actually made the news. The 2 pilots are, they're not lying. They saw something.
Were the Japanese ones? Japanese pilots, were they or no?
No, that was United.
United.
Yeah.
Because I remember some Japanese pilots, their famous story about some sighting.
Yeah. I have many friends who saw something too.
Mm-hmm. Well, so you're going to fly to New York today?
Yeah.
And then fly back?
Yeah, fly back tomorrow.
Tomorrow, so just one flight.
Yeah.
So easy day.
Pretty easy day, yeah.
And how many people will be on board?
Probably full. New York is always full.
How many does your plane hold?
150.
150?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Fabrice, thank you for participating. Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah, you too. Happy Memorial Day.
Fly safe.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.